All right, this video is for Zach, but I guess really it's for anybody. So I just want to kind of quickly show some coverages some plays that I like that beat certain coverages. So we'll just go random gun play here. Look always audible. And let's start simple with something that's done a lot. A cover three. Cover three is what is very standard. It's what I like to run the most. It kind of is really pretty good against most things. There's very few things that just absolutely beat it. I mean, there are things. Now, first thing is going to be a seam route. For instance, like what you can hit. This is kind of like a four vertical that you can hit square here, or maybe triangle, but really square is going to be the main guy you're going to want to go to. Other things that beat it, like floods, like this could kind of work. Let's see if we can kind of create our own flood route here. So this is kind of what I just did. That's a flood route on the left side of the field. Now I'm watching the guy that's right in front of triangle, right in front of Moore. Where does he go? Because this is cover three. Now, it's always tricky because you don't know what covers are in, but I'll get there and explain that in a minute. But what is he going to do? If he goes out and covers triangle, I'm going to hit circle. If, I could even do that too, but, or you could even do that. But, what's he doing? If he covers circle, hit triangle. I wait. Okay, he's still just going to stick with triangle, so I'd hit circle there and turn on time there. But, try it again. Now, one thing I'm doing here. Now, one thing if you keep in mind, I love these out routes right here. This is something that beats man coverage a ton. To put more on the out route I just did, hit triangle, go to your audibles to select receiver, hit hot routes, and then I can hit smart, I can hit out route, and then I can hit R1 smart route, which gets it to the first down marker. So in this case, it's 10 yards, so it expands it. It's pretty cool. A lot of people don't know that. That really only works like out routes and in routes for the most part. Some plays it doesn't. Like I'm trying to do it right now on X, it won't let me because you can't do that route. So anyway, this is a flood route as well. Watch the same guy. What's he doing? Okay, he comes in. So I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna hit more. 10, 15 yards right there. Screenplays also work very well with cover threes. I know this is cover three, so I like these out routes here. A lot of times, they just can create some separation like that. That wasn't really the route, Cooper. You're supposed to go more out. But so we can get one more here. Shallow cross. Yeah, I like the drag routes as well on these cover threes normally. So cover three is the hardest to beat. I think not for everybody. It's the hardest for everyone to beat, but it's harder for me to beat than most people in most coverages. So there's a little tip. Now let's do random gun again. And now I'll just show two more things. We'll go to man coverage here. Random man coverage. You do not want to do screens on man. I'm gonna get to motioning here in a minute, but I want you to see something. See how the guy follows me across? I instantly know it's man, and if it's not man, then I'm gonna have someone wide open because that guy is covering a zone on that side of the field, and he just motioned over, which will happen sometimes. Um, Ultimately, I know it's man. So if it's straight up cover two man, there's gonna be two guys in the deep. This looks like, I mean, it could be that, but normally I'm gonna have someone one on one. So I mean, I like to send my best receiver, on my Saints team. It's Olave. Put him on a zig. Put him on a bench or like a corner route. Like Cooper, one of these corners right here. Oh, not one of those. One of these outside posts is what you would call a backside post. Just let him get one on one, and right when he cuts, you want to hit your best receiver right there. Now, I mean, it's all gonna be close. It all depends on things. Who's covering who, what the route is, how good the overalls are. But I like to get one on ones as much as I can. Just like that again. Texans aren't helping me out here. This is probably one of my favorites right here. Depending on what that deep safety is doing, Cooper could be wide open if he's one on one. Right, make the cut, bang, perfect. That's just what I want right there. That's my all-time favorite man beater right there. You can find it's called bench. Anything with those routes like that are just great. So let's just keep that in mind. Right when he cuts there as well with square, I could have hit. I was just trying to run a play real fast, see if I could get anything going. Just, like I wouldn't know what coverage it is. So, the random gun again. Blitzing is always hard. Blitzing's the same thing. It's the same thing as man coverage, even if it's zone. Even if it's zone blitz, because when you're blitzing, everyone's one on one mostly. I just look, and I mean, if I mean, you gotta kind of know the play in your head. You're not gonna. I mean, you can really hit. I don't want to say you can hit any route, but in your mind, if you know you have an out route or a zig route or anything that breaks, and you see the blitz is coming, bang! Instantly think of that guy, whoever's coming in. Cover twos are easier to beat. A little bit easier to beat. I mean, because over the middle, I can't really get a good example here. Maybe I can. Here we go. If correctly, this is a cover two, which it should be. Triangle gets open in the middle normally here, unless the safeties plays good. Wait for him to cut. Yeah, he's wide open. Oh, come on, brother. Can't get any help from the QB. But on cover twos, the middle of the field's wide open. That is what I would say to this. Maybe. Oh, this is RPO. I didn't know that. But yeah, circle will get open. Deep middle of the side of the field is good. Now there'll be line. If you're playing a user, it's a little different. Sometimes they shade. Sometimes they're usering. Whatever. I mean, other things that beat cover two. Be a flood route again. Now I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hit triangle here because he's gonna cover the running back and come down. No one. Oh, okay, yeah, bad throw. But flood routes, normally you can hit that deeper guy. Let's try. Oh, screen routes are great for floods. Excuse me, cover two. So you can hit X here. No, we can't. What? Oh my God. It's embarrassing. This quarterback's embarrassing. Get a good quarterback if you don't have one. Hit that over the middle. I like the middle of the field. I like middle of the field, and I like screens, and yeah, even like deeper out routes of some sort. Like I don't know, maybe one of those plays would work. So essentially, right, you don't know what coverage is. So this is what I'm getting at the point of the video. Oh, whoops, I did random nickel, not random play. I have to double tap. Okay, so we got random play. We don't know what coverage is. We have no idea. We have no idea at all. Now, I'm picking this play, right? In my mind, I mean, okay, I'm gonna hit the ball. That's what's in my mind. I'm gonna hit the first guy that I see. Not a good decision. Absolutely not a good decision. And that's what you'll be doing if you do what I do. Okay, I don't know what coverage it is. I'm just gonna hike it and pick it. No, that's not the right thing to do. So ultimately, the pros say that you should have routes that beat all coverages, right? Okay, listen, I have an out route. That's gonna be a man coverage. If that guy on X, the guy's right in front of his face, if it's man on one right here, that's probably a linebacker too. I expect him to beat him. I really do. Okay, if it's a cover two or a cover three, well, you know what? I kind of have a little flood route going here. You know what I mean? On the right side of the field. Okay, if it's cover three, same thing. I hit one of those guys. If it's cover three, heck, I could hit the seam right here, square, or R1, or even triangle. See if we can make something happen. Instantly, gonna go for the first route. First man I see, Moore's open for the completion. Now, I really don't like doing this whole random play thing because I don't know if I'm the best off the fly. I mean, I have plays in mind. It's really like I don't know the Browns playbook. I go with the Patriots playbook and show you every play I like. You know what I mean? But I really could, and have certain plays. I mean, I don't have. These are some favorited plays I have. I wish we could do random favorite plays, but I can't. I like this Y sail play. Now Y sail's one of the plays where it's like it beats everything. The zig will beat the man. If it's the cover three and there's no flat, if he's playing deep, R1's open. If it's cover two, X gets open. Let's see what happens here. Square's open. That's what I was going for. Open the middle. I would say let's look at the replay and find out if we can see what coverage that is. So here's what we think. Initially, what I should probably do is I'll do this next play, but like okay, there's one safety back there and there's two corners on each side, one on each side. right? Now I hike it. Where does that safety up the middle? He kind of drifts back. Now that was a cover too. I would bet my money. Well, yeah, I would bet my money that's a zone coverage too. Actually, absolutely, yes. So that's why I was hitting the middle of the field right there. Middle field gets open, deep middle of the field gets open. Yeah, I'm watching these linebackers. It's a cover two all day. So I think I don't know why that running back was so open. For whatever reason, that safety got caught up. Or sometimes that's like a cover two invert, where like one side of the field is a little bit deeper than the other. There's multiple disguises and stuff like that. But let's see. Okay, so I see the middle of the field's open. A lot of times I'll audible this, but I actually have this same formation in my Patriots playbook I use. A lot of good here. Now, as soon as I hike the ball, I'm gonna look at these safeties here. In this exact specific instance, if they both drop back to the left and the right, respectively, I'm looking for more of them. And if they don't, I'll look square or circle. Okay, they don't. So right as he turns, bang, I'm hitting him right there. That is terrible route. I mean, why is that not working? Let's do the same thing. What do the safeties do? They go back. I'm still thinking them. And I'm gonna hit them for the tud. So basically, that was cover two. Even on cover two, man, that can work sometimes. You look at those safeties. Some people look at the safeties. I know a lot of people just look at the safeties. So here's another formation. I see one safety. I mean, you don't know what's coming. You really don't. Now I can motion, but the only problem is with motioning, you have 20 seconds to make a decision. So there's some following, there's some mixing up. I like that. I don't. I like when they switch their things up. I would say I bet my money it would be either. I think. Well, I followed him over. It should be man, right? Wait for triangle to break. Right when he hits it. What is this route running? That was an out route, not a what? That was an out route. I don't know what's going on here. All right, now we have some sort of blitz. I always like a double move here, like a triangle. Wait for it. Wait for him hitting triangle all day. I guess I should probably go into like an online game and play like a little quick little drive. We can motion one safety. I instantly think cover three. This was like the same thing that I just saw. Let's see if this. Watch the triangle. Let's see if he runs the out route that he's supposed to. Oh, they have a little blitz coming in here, and he runs the route perfectly. And he gets open. I like to see that. Square. It's not the route. Cooper, there's a glitch in this play. That is not. That was like a backside corner. That's not the route. Go random play again. I'm gonna do a actual drive here in a minute, so I can kind of show you why I do things. And I'll play with my team, not my team, but like I'll play with my playbook, so you kind of get an idea of why I'm doing what. I guess put the motion. Oh, that was a great play. I didn't mean to cancel that. Bench is one of my favorite plays. It beats man. It beats a lot of things. Yes, sir, man. Bench is one of my favorite plays. I used to never like this play. I didn't realize it beat man. It beat coverages. Another thing is like focusing on passing the ball instead of running around in the pocket. A lot of people hike it, they start scrambling. Focus on passing. If you get sacked, you get sacked. Dude, that is weird how he runs that out route. And I don't really like that. And now we're just kind of giving us what they give us here. Oh, I thought I was cutting earlier. Yeah, here's the problem. If you just get a play and hike it, you don't know what it is like this. It can throw the defenseman off a little bit because they don't have time to adjust, especially user teams. So that's one thing to keep on mind here. But I'm gonna go into an actual drive and show you my thoughts. What is going on here? Circle. Did you see that? He was supposed to do a fade route. And he just stopped there for a while and then decided to do a fade route. So yeah, I'm just trying to kill some time here. This is a good play. It's all about what plays are good because once you have good plays, you know they work. I'll say one thing: the route Cooper's running, that's a very good man beater, especially if he has good route running. Yes, one-on-one, right as he comes back, it's a bad throw again, but that's a very good play to hit Cooper as soon as he does that. I'll try that on some games here in a minute. I can tell you what I'm talking about.